I want to welcome everyone. I'm Rita Ferry. I'm the Curator of Collections and the Visual Arts Coordinator for the County Arts Commission. And this wonderful slam tonight is part of the great exhibition that you see outside of Ralph Aufderheide's work. And I hope that everyone will just enjoy limericks. It's not a poetry form that you hear read that often. And so tonight is sort of a little revival. This show honors Ralph's work, but really, for me, the primary honoring here goes to Liesl Aufderheide.
I don't know why I started with limericks. They just sort of happened. And once I got started, I didn't seem to be able to stop. This one is called Catching the Wave. We dolphins, they say, are as smart as humans and also have heart. So why not use a toy that gives us such joy and sets us surfers apart? The DC Circus is one where Ralph expressed his political views, which he did quite often. If you think that this circus is queer, let me make it perfectly clear that were you to see the real scene in D.C., it would confirm your very worst fear. This is called the dubious egg. The weather is dreary and gray as Madame is served déjeuner, when from yolk, mostly raw, there emerges a claw. What a dreadful start of the day. Saint Sebastian apparently was somebody who really enjoyed being a martyr. And Ralph researched his story and came up with this painting, Saint Sebastian. Sebastian, without any complaint, suffered as befitted a saint. Struck to the core, he returned for yet more, which some think exceedingly quaint. Sharing. The walrus said to the maid, "Please do not be afraid. I know I'm not pretty, but I'm really quite witty and not too hard to evade." This one is Turnabout at the Rotisserie. The animals watch with delight this rather unusual sight, that it's he and not they who is on display to them seems proper and right. Thank you.
There once was a man named Ralph who couldn't just sit on the shelf. He took up his paint and daubed like a saint. Thus each man should honor himself. There once was a woman, Liesl, who wrote limericks like a diesel. She jotted down rhymes while in the meantime her husband worked at his easel. There's nothing quite like poetry, matched with paintings of deep mystery. Together this pair, ingenious and fair, created a new far country. So we celebrate them tonight, their imaginative space flight. The droll and the odd, we do here applaud. Nothing good is ever finite.
I didn't write down the title of the painting per se, but it's the one with the big snake curled around. Who could resist such a viper, its tail like a windshield wiper? We continue to grapple about that damned apple, our temptation for sin just as hyper.
Only the tallest houses could talk, and whenever they saw the bourgeois coming up the walk, they rattled their eaves and whistled through the trees. They made even the staunchest buyer balk.
In their black pickup at farmer's market, they were told they must negotiate to park it. While he juggled mangoes, she danced the fandango, and they traded the pickup for a carpet.
It's called I'm a Contradiction. I'm a baby just past my prime. I'm an old man ahead of my time. I'm a middle-aged hippie, intellectual chippy. I'm ridiculous and I'm sublime. I'm here because I'm not there. I'm one, but I'm also a pair, a Gemini. I laugh when I'm sad, I'm best when I'm bad, but I'm happiest when in despair.
There was a young fellow from Cawthorus who wanted to buy a rhinoceros. When he found a tienda, they said, "No se vende, so just go away and don't bother us."
Thank you, thank you. That was an incredible gift. I can't imagine a better end to the day, to go home smiling after a long day's work with such amazing creativity. I have trouble with Moon in June, so I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much.